Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for the finale of the Skylanders Giants Lightcore brightens Locke here on the channel. That means that today we are tackling the entirety of the Archean trilogy. We have 3 marathons to get through right now. This is going to be a lengthy, juicy type finale episode that is premiering of all things. So let's get hyped. Tell me in the comment section beside me, do you think this Locke is a lost cause, or will we clutch it out of our 6 remaining characters? We almost came into this trilogy after a perfect run. We almost had all 8 characters going into this episode, but unfortunately we had 2 tragic losses in Malkin Mountain. Pop Fizz was completely avoidable. I made some stupid mistakes, but Hex got screwed over by the combination of Blaze, Brewers, and Grenadiers. It's basically the same as playing against Donkey Kong and Byleth in doubles, but without a partner. Good luck with that, because we all know how those combinations work out in the end. So, this is one of my favourite levels in the game, being able to constantly shift from piloting to intense, tight corridor combat. This is going to be an exciting level, a terrifying one, but exciting all the same. Plus the scenery is gorgeous, waterfalls, caverns. It really does look the part. And our 6 main characters, well, obviously they're all 8 besides Pop Fizz and Hex. I really wish we had Pop Fizz right now. He is really good in these levels, but unfortunately that's asking too much. So instead we're stuck with the characters we have as we shift our way back to jet mode. Okay, I needed to take a little break from speaking for a moment there. Things get intense. I'm recording these episodes back to back to back to back. This is, a 4 episode session, so forgive me if my throat gets a little hoarse along the way. Now, come on. Come to your doom. Doom! Doom! That was very much satisfaction right there. Satisfaction incarnate, there I go as far to say. Now let's plug the, thingamabob into the doohingus. Almost kind of looks like Eyeball's chest. That's what I've always compared those doohinguses to. Anyway, we could dock. I just won't. After all, if we don't dock, we won't take the risk of being defeated in combat, and if we're defeated in combat, we cannot use our Skylanders again throughout the remainder of the Locke. That's exactly the tragedy that inflicted Pop Fizz and Hex, and I don't want that tragedy again. So the best way to avoid that tragedy is to avoid risk altogether. Low risk, high reward. Okay, back to hover mode. What we're going to do here is we're going to wait and we're going to fill up on rockets. So yeah, let's wait some more. Get some rockets. Let's wait some more. And we're waiting. Get some rockets. Let's wait some more. We're waiting some more. And we're gonna get some more rockets. Boom! And we shucketh the room. That's what I'm talking about. Let's grab all that treasure because we don't mind if we do. And now we have one heck of a tough section ahead of us, which I believe we've got to stick with Prism Break for. I believe correctly, because Magic's popped up here, but I don't have a Lightcore corresponding to Magic element. So that means we've got to remain as the character we're currently playing as, which in Prism Break's case means we are screwed, for this character without his WoW power isn't nearly as good. I really wish I had his WoW power right now. If we had his WoW power, I would have every faith in this character. Luckily, that's what we have our crystals for. Our crystals shall distract him. I forgot how good the crystals are for this character. Yes! Distract him, my crystals! Distract them! Okay, I take it back. This character's great. I take it all back, I do. I take it all back. Every last bit of it. Oh, yes! Crystal summon! That's a lot of damage. Okay, what the hell are my crystals doing now? That was a lot of really weird crystal working. Ooh, watch out for you, which we did, yay me. Yes, death. That's what we're talking about. Okay, we take those. I'm not sure if that's just Prism Break being a beast or whether that's just me pushing big at a video game button, but that's what I need. I need more of that, more of just absolute raw skill, because otherwise we are doomed in this Archean trilogy. 6 characters for the final 3 levels is no guarantee. Not in this game, it's not. Not in any game it's not, because man, these games get tough. Look at the Superchargers Noir. We went into the finale with about 9 characters and still only wound up with 1 surviving until the very end. That obviously being Shocks with Terrafin, which, you know, isn't in this lock, so we'll just have to hope that we can make do with what we've got. Okay, cool, let's kill him. Fantastic. Now let's put the Thingamabob in the Doohingus, which is my favourite thing to do, by the way. There are very few things, and by very few I mean nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever that I like more than putting the Thingamabob into the Doohingus. Okay, that is down, but we have another enemy gate to deal with, which means all of these enemies here must die. But luckily we have Arcane Bombers, so go on Bombers, do your thing, man, do your thing. Do your thing, give me some bombs. Whilst he's distracted by the crystals, give me some bombs. Thank you! There we go! Thank you, Bombers! Okay, cool, he's dead, and soon his little friend will be too. Yes, sir! Man, I'm so glad that the crystals distract the enemies. That makes this character infinitely better. If enemies weren't distracted by his crystals, then this guy would be not nearly as good as he actually is. People sleep in this character. This finale will prove why this character is so much better than what people let on. And this is without WoW Power. This is without the dumb, stupid, broken WoW Power. So imagine this, but being 3 times as good. That is what the WoW Power adds to this character. Back to jet mode. In a moment, we're going to be glad that we stocked up on rockets. Mark my words. Mark them! Okay, we want that. Or not. You know, who really needs boost, right? Boost sounds overrated to me. But we'll be grabbing this boost anyway, even if it is overrated. Because I will do whatever I want. This is my finale, not your finale. So here we go. My Xbox, just as excited about the finale as I am, as always. Because the fans are going like crazy. Here we go, let's kill them all, and replenish some of our rockets. Our oh so necessary rockets. More the merrier when it comes to rockets, and health as well, I suppose. Health is also good. Big fan of health. Oh, I want those rockets, Yes, thank you video game for the rockets. Let's grab the multiplier, and get the heck out of the way of that arcane robot. Now the next section is an air section, I believe. We're going to land here because Auric is coming up, and I want to see if I can acquire a charm from him. Then again, since we're playing his Prison Break, we don't have nearly enough money for a charm anyway, so we're going to see what we found here. Ooh! Well, we found Oracle, right? But having enough money for a charm is something that I doubt we have, unfortunately. But hey, at least we get some free treasure from landing. Made our landing totally worth it. If only the charm was cheap, and it's a shame because it's one of the most gosh darn useful charms in the entirety of the game, because it gives us increased damage against robot enemies, and you know what there's a lot of in the Arcane Trilogy? Robot enemies. The charm would set me back 8,000. I don't have 8,000. I barely have 2,000, let alone 8,000. I could give Auric an itchy nose, but unfortunately I don't think he quite trades in those. So let's be, let's be lifted off again. Ooh, boost. I do like me some boost, in case that's not abundantly clear already. Even though it's still overrated. Now let's be grabbing it, chaining it up even better yet. I love the architecture in this. It truly feels like it's this gigantic world, which is exactly what it is. This world is designed for massive arcane robots. It's a lost city. You get the aesthetics, you get the feeling of that, just the grand scale of it all. It's very, well, it's satisfaction part of it. I was about to say it is very satisfaction, which would make no grammatical sense. But I will be grabbing all this treasure. Please and a thank you. So here we go. Where air is stronger here, I believe correctly, here in the Hall of Silence, where Jetpack is going to be taking up centre stage, because clearly he hasn't had enough screen time already. Man, speak is hard. Speak is very hard. Wait, no, let's not kill him. Let's get some bombs. Bombs, please. Thank you. Hey, you big fella up there. Bombs, please. Thank you! Yes, there we go. Yeah, let's kill that fella right there. Actually, let's suck him up, get a Mega Blast. Boom, baby! Okay, I'm sure this Mega Blast will come in clutch. It'll be the one thing about this character that can come in clutch. So let's, you know, blast off again! Go full blast, dare I even go as far to say, because that's a ha-ha funny jetpack reference. Oh no! Oh dear. Bomber, can you help me out here, fella? Thank you! Oh no, I accidentally killed off the bomber too! Tragic. Okay, watch out. Yeah, knock him back a bit. Watch out. There you go. Hit him some more. I did not give him permission to charge, and yet he tried to charge up anyway. But his charge failed, obviously, because I didn't give him permission. And had I gave him permission, who knows, maybe his charge would have been a little bit better. So, here we go. Oh no, I hate this section! I hate this section so much. Thank you, shields. Still hate this section. Okay, watch out! Okay, here we go. Die, 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 die. Get out with you. Ow! That was a lot of pain. So much pain. Okay, cool. He's dead, which is great. Okay, now let's get out with him. Maybe suck him up a bit. Get out with him again, so he can't attack me with his melee attack. Yeah, this is perfect range where he's going to keep melee attacking me, and I'm far enough away to where I deal damage to him. He doesn't deal damage back. Perfect dealio right there. That is my favourite kind of dealio. Okay, let's suck up. Get our air filter refilled, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for, because refilled is just a really hard word for my brain to rack itself around at the moment. Again, it is scrambled eggs, so let's not forget about the rambling I went on about earlier. I'm more rambled eggs than scrambled eggs. What can I say? Ramble is in for word, and I'm not going to apologise for that joke, no matter how terrible it was. Ramble and the Scramble. Title for finale right there. Because if there's anything that just oozes finale, it is Ramble and the Scramble. Okay, we are just going to run. We're going to run. We're going to run. We're going to run. We are going to run. Woo! No point in taking unnecessary risks. We did not need to fight those guys, so I did not fight those guys. We took no risk and got highly rewarded for it because Jetpack, by some miracle, is still alive. That dock is the water elemental gate, which we have no interest in whatsoever. I was almost tempted to go back and visit Auric again, but I don't think even Jetpack has 5,000 treasure, so not even he would be able to acquire his charm, because sometimes the docking stations in this level repeat themselves, in case you missed it in a previous section, mind you. Wow, that was a lot of rockets. I need more rockets now. Give me rockets! That's not a rocket. Well, if it was a rocket, it was a very bad rocket. So, here we go again. Oh man, I did have 5,000 gold. Oh well, that's a shame. I could have afforded Auric's charm with Jetpack in the end after all. I really should have gone back and got that food, actually. Okay, cool, at least we got that piece of food. Let's shift that into place. Mega fantastic. Let's shoot those guys before they destroy the food, because I want it. Get some Mega Blasts up in here, up in here. Move that out of the way. Yeah, this is all fantastic, pretty much. Yeah, let's kill all of them. Waste all of my Super Blasts, why not? But here's the thing, who needs Super Blasts when we can cheese the heck out of this section? Yeah, there you go, that's what we want. Now, there's going to be a large enemy that's going to make an appearance here. They, however, are going to be no threat to us whatsoever, with the cheeky hair flick and everything. No threat whatsoever. Face, bothered. Man, my hair is being really annoying right now. You can see it snagging on the back of my t-shirt. My hair might be glorious, but it does have its downsides, which is catching my t-shirt right there. You see what I mean? Laser, OP, stand, senor, into the laser. Yes! Oh man, am I a big fan of this laser. And the best part is that now we can hit it one last time and still You have a Locotron wheel, but you don't even need a Locotron wheel. I'm just acquiring it anyway. I'm going to show this game who's the boss. It is me. I am the boss. For all 5 minutes until my characters continue to get obliterated later on in this level. But until that moment, I am the boss. So here we go. Let's get out of here. Yeah, luckily that was the last bit of combat Jetpack is going to be seen in this level because, well, the toughest section of the entire level is going to be solely for, this is where the Undead Gate can be found for the second time, so we're not bothered about that. We want to land it elsewhere where we can hopefully find Oryx's Charm. Let's say Chill has to deal with the hardest section of this entire level. In fact, in the whole of the Archean trilogy, the hardest portions are dedicated to the water and the tech elements. So yeah, the game just really wanted you to play as water in the hardest most sections of the video game, apparently. I mean, tech is understandable, Drobot exists, so why the heck not make Drobot sections a little bit harder by dedicating some of the hardest portions of the game to them? And it's not just Drobot who's an overpowered tech character, so is Trigger Happy, so is Boomer, and then there's the other three. Oh, you can't dock there, that's a shame. I was about ready to dock up, hopefully find myself a charm, but apparently that was asking for too much, as per the norm. Okay, here we go. This is where some more rockets would have came in clutch, but instead the game was like, ha! Nope, you're getting frickin' Healy-uppy thingies instead, because we said so, no other reason. Okay, boom, let's hit that. That's what we like to see, let's make it fantastic. And we're going to get that healing up, don't mind if we do. Avoid rocket along the way, make it fantastic. Cough, because why not? That's what happens when your throat gets all horse-like. Now, treasure shall be mine. All mine. In its glorious glory. Okay, I have 2 rockets, let's use it. Bing, bang, boom, shake room, yeah. Now die, thank you! That was quite pleasant actually, I'm glad they died when I asked. Not before, well, it would have been great if they died before I asked, but, you know, they didn't die after. When? And when is much better than after. If they died after I asked, then, chances are I would have been into some trouble! So now with that edit out of the way, it's time for me to address a few things, such as the fact that my attire has changed completely from the previous session. That's right, I am spreading the recording of this finale across 2 sessions, because what happened is that halfway through this water section, I wound up getting an alarm on my laptop reminding me that I have university classes to attend to. I kind of lost track of time in that previous session. It didn't help that I had to play through Molten Mountain twice due to technical difficulties. So here I am, having played back up to this point in the Autojar adventure, which took me a long time because it's the longest chapter of the game, but it wasn't in the slightest tedious because I really like this chapter. In fact, it's probably the chapter I've played from Giants the absolute most because it's my go-to chapter for most recording situations, and obviously today is no different because I'm recording this chapter as I have every other chapter leading up to this point, because that's kind of what a Locke playthrough looks like. But here I am, rambling away. The point is that I am starting a brand new session here, halfway into Autojar Adventure with an entire change-up, because there truly is no better way to conclude a series than with the might of my Godzilla shirt. Now all I need to do is tower over enemies like they're puny little things, and Godzilla is coming in, destroying them all. At least that's what I'm hoping for Chill right here, because the element of the area did in fact change to water, and she is the Lightcore corresponding to that element. So without further ado, let's go ahead and place her onto the portal of power.
Stay cool.
Yeah, there she goes, staying cool. Her Lightcore blast hopefully doing some good damage to those folks. Oh man, those Archean bombers. Let's cheese this. Let's cheese the hell out of this. Oh yes, I love me some good cheese. Yeah, that's it, Bomber. Do your thing, Bomber, do your thing. Yeah, can you guys just stand there, right in the explosive area? Yeah, like that guy did, you know. Follow his example with, you know, the explodey bits, and don't keep charging at me, it's so rude. Okay, let's come back here, let's get an explodey thing. Come on, don't waste time with me, I know you want to, thank you for seeing me play. Boom, get exploded. And boom, get exploded. I said get exploded, yeah, that's more like it. Second time was the charm. Boom. Shake the room. Oh, I love this cheese so much. Okay, that was wrong attack button. You know, typical superchargers on my mind apparently. That's what happens when you play a slot directly after the supercharger Locke, mind you. But now, this time, let's hit the correct attack buttons. Ooh, now that's fun. Doing things as intended. And boom! First section is tackled without a single hit having been placed upon Chill. That is exactly what I want out of the start of this session, because boy do I have myself a tough session ahead of me. 6 characters, 2.5 levels remaining. You think that would guarantee a victory in a slot, but trust me, when it comes to Giants, especially for Nightmare difficulty, nothing is guaranteed. So I'm gonna have to play well, in other words. You know, push a be good video game button, for lack of a better way of putting it. Let's push these blocks into place, and then we get to show the big guy up there who's boss. And hopefully not die. Though now that I've said that, yeah, I'm probably going to die. Should not have said that. And my hair is annoying me, and I am messing up the movement because I'm too busy looking at myself in the face cam apparently. But what can I say? I'm a handsome guy, so I very much distract myself with the feedback coming from the face cam. This handsomeness distracts me. It's very hard growing up with such a good looking face, I must admit. But, you know, I'll make it work, I do. Okay, now let's circle around this creature so he can't hit me. Yeah, there you go, once we take out the crystals, the rest of it, I would say wouldn't be too bad. Let's shut up whilst I'm ahead before I run and fix myself. After all, let's remember that karma is coded into this game. Whenever you make a bad joke, or you praise your gameplay, the moment you do such foolish stuff, the game just comes out and it jinxes you. That's the karma that's coded into the game for you. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to run away. Yeah, here we go. Never take Giants hitboxes for granted. Die, 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 die. You're not dying more quickly. I would love for you to die a lot more quickly than what you're currently dying at. Ooh, I got very scared. This is the face of a terrified man right now. Like I said, Giants hitboxes, whew, never taken for granted. We got lucky there multiple times. Even though I was technically asking for comfort at this point. Can I hit these guys from back here? Can I narwhal this up? Can I cheese it? Ah, no, I can't cheese it. So we're going to have to deal with 2 juggernauts in a very tight and closed space, and we're not even going to have any bombers. It's the first situation in the level, practically, where I can't cheese it, and now I'm depressed and upset. I don't think these guys even get distracted by my ice walls, which is unfortunate, because I really wish they did. Okay, that's it. You keep moving to me. Don't bother lasering. Never mind, I get bother lasering. And so is his friend, too. Why are you going to do this thing, man? Why are you going to do this thing? Okay. Let's attack him. That's a good plan, actually. I like that plan. Get back around them. Here we go, from behind. Watch out for the next laser. Ooh! Oh my gosh, that was way too close. That is what being close looks like. Okay, now we run again. This game just can't help but cut it close now, can it? This frickin' angle is not working for me here. Please don't tell me they can start moving down there. Luckily, it seems as though they cannot. Now can my narwhal hit them? Narwhal! Yes! Let's go, narwhal! Let's go! Let's go, narwhal! I'm being very loud and disturbing my roommates right now, and I suppose that hit was justified. That's what I get for somewhat bragging. Okay, that's it. That's it. Attack. Not that attack. The other one. The one that leaves you vulnerable because you're meleeing. Do more meleeing. This is perfect distance for meleeing, right? Yes, that's it. Keep meleeing. Don't worry about the lasers. You don't need no lasers. What you need is melee. Yeah, that's it. Keep doing that. Keep doing... Yes, he kept doing that. That's what we're talking about, baby. Chill is good and as close. But here we go again. Some Archean Bomber for cheese. Pretty please. I think there's an Archean Bomber in this situation. Or I could be remembering this completely wrong. No, my luck, I'm remembering this completely wrong because, you know, why would the game grant me a Blesseth Bomber? Instead, it's going to give me a Blaze Brewer and a Juggernaut. Because clearly I haven't suffered enough already. Well, at least, I was about to say, well, at least one of the Blaze Brewers is gone, but the downside is that now Chill is dead. After all of that. She visited Clutch Nation for half a level, and in the end it still resulted in death. This is her fate, clearly. Clearly, that there Juggernaut was inevitable.
I am inevitable.
After having been sniped from downtown by Mr. Inevitable himself, you'd think the best port of call would be old Libel right here, as Drobot tends to get the job done, and there is a saying, when in doubt, bring out Drobot. But I think we need something even stronger than Drobot. What we need is meme armor. There's only one thing more powerful than plot armor. Meme armor. And Shroom Boom, well, he's a bit of a sniper himself, so let's see how this situation unfolds. Here we go, have a little bit of Lightcore Smith. Boom! Man, he was trying to snipe me again. Apparently once wasn't enough. Okay, let's launch ourselves up some of these. That is not very accurate there, Smith Boom. You're supposed to be a sniper from downtown, and you're not really doing any of that at the moment. Snipe. Oh, yeah, there you go. I take it back. He is capable of snipage, like I said. Get juked, poor. Get juked. And Mega Shot. Well, it would be Mega Shot if Mega Shot actually wanted to work with me here, that is. Boom! Now let's bring out some these fellas right here. What do you know? There is one thing more powerful than a Drobot, and that one thing more powerful than a Drobot is a good chunk of meme armor. So yeah, Smith Boom for the win after all that. Now, without further ado, let us pop onto the teleporter pad. And then we can jettison ourselves out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. But what we need first and foremost is boost. Otherwise, we're going to get out of here. We're just not going to get out of here particularly quickly. And that's exactly what we want to do. Because the place is kind of, in case you can't tell us already, it's kind of falling apart. I really need to distract myself with my own dang face cam. But if we get through this level, having lost only Chill, which is exactly what's about to happen, so I am okay with that. Whilst Chill is a very depressing loss, it's better than having lost her and Smith Boom both. And hey, Smith Boom might have been the one to have opened up the jar in the end, the jar of annihilated enemies. But that's only because in the Clutch Nation, Chill herself managed to loosen the jar beforehand. If not for her having loosened that jar, then Shroom Boom, or shall I say more accurately Smith Boom, never would have been left to have fully opened it. But that all being said and done, let's head out for the Lost City of Arcus, where the flip is going to be scripted. Or shall I say the script shall be flipped, because normally I'm the one obliterating enemies. I can't even speak straight based on pure intimidation right now, because this is the level where enemies obliterate us. I would even argue that this is the hardest level of the entire game, and an element has popped up where the corresponding Lightcore isn't even alive. We've got to stick with Smith Boom for the moment being, which to be fair I am a-okay with. After all, this character, he is not even good. He is memeable, and memeable is 5,000 times better than good. In fact, that's putting it mildly. Watch out for the snips. I don't want to get snipped. Ooh, this one could come in handy. Blew up. That guy really needs to stop moving right now. He's being a bit of a pain, and I don't like it very much. Now take my body shot favorite bombs to the face. Yeah, now that's more like it. He's dead, and so is his little minion too. So we got to watch out for spikes, but not as Smith Boom money. We got to watch out for the spikes. For schmikes? What's a schmike? We got to watch out for the spikes as Prism Buff himself. I should have nicknamed him. Instead, we're stuck with Prism Break and his mighty bowling hat, mind you. That bowling hat is going to be the difference between victory and defeat. Laugh at it now. Go on, I dare you. But you won't be laughing when Prism Break absolutely obliterates everything in sight. Thanks for the might of that there plot armor thickening bowling hat. Boom, let's just lob this bomb because I feel like it. Boom, get wrecked, freaking barrel. Yeah, I forgot you need to push that fella out of the way first, so mistakes were made, shall we go as far to say. I don't need that food, at least not yet, but trust me, after getting hit plenty, Prison Breaker's gonna need it at some point or another. And up we pop. I was not fast, but I still managed to blow up Wall successfully, which is cool because the Wall looked at me funny and deserved the fate that was placed upon it. And speaking of placing things, it's time for Drobot to go atop that portal right now. Yeah, there we go with our Lightcore blast, brightening up the setup, baby! Oh, and we're instantly back to Earth. I kind of forgot about my rules of not really bothering to switch out of all it would do would waste time. Especially since there's no combat here, so switching out for Drobot really didn't affect the outcome of everything. Except for the fact that I could come back here, grab a bomb, and rather than wasting this time, instead we're going to go back and pay tribute to our fallen comrade. Now, as we preview her, a moment of silence if you please. That narwhal was legendary. Unfortunately though, it wasn't quite enough to save Chill's life in the end. Without further ado, in honour of our fallen comrade, let us preview Chill. Thank you. I mean, I saw the very end of the preview there. I did open my eyes a little bit too soon. That's my terrible internal timer for you. But regardless... Oh, yes! Earth didn't pop back up! Which means we didn't have to swap out the prison break. And since it's magic right now, we get to remain as your boy Drobot. What do you know? I cheesed the situation in the end regardless. Even when it wasn't meant to be cheesed. But let's be honest here. Prison break would definitely stand a good shot at this Trog Wanderer section, given that he can just summon crystals from up here and not have to worry about actually fighting these fellas. But then he'd also have to tackle the rest of the level because after this, water pops up, and the last time I checked, Chill is very much dead despite the tribute we just gave to her. But then again, a tribute is exactly that, something to honour those that have fallen. I suppose we shall revenge for fallen, haha. Funny Transformers jokes. Anyway, let's continue killing these folks. Revenge is sweet. Let's say, because water pops up, it means that Prison Break would have to solo shot for the rest of this level, something that I don't have a particularly large amount of faith in. And Drobot, I don't have a particularly large amount of faith in solo shot either, because the level is extremely tough, but at least we stand a better shot with Drobot than we do with Prison Break. So now let's be speaking with Auric, and let's cheese the situation a little bit more, because clearly we haven't had enough cheese in this finale already. There is a saying of mine, there is no such thing as too much cheese, and that's exactly what's going on right now. Here I am talking about how the water section is the one that pops up next, forgetting that we have an earth one in between. So in this scenario we have no choice but to switch out for Lightcore Prison Break. I suppose there's a blessing in disguise. I'd rather not risk losing Drobot. After all, we definitely need him for the rest of the trilogy. He is our best remaining character at this point, given that we've lost Pulp Fizz, and Chill was definitely high on the tier list of these Lightcores, let's be perfectly honest here. The hatred towards her is completely unjustified. Anyway, we've got to hurry up here, otherwise I'm not going to make good use of this invincibility charm. Why won't you just die? There you go, that's more like it, now he's dead. Okay, let's kill some fools here with Prison Break. You can't even get an elemental buff because, well, water is stronger here. Prison Break is not of water element. But our Lightcore, which does correspond to the element of the area currently, she's dead. It's rather unfortunate actually. We gotta take out that sniper right now. Or not, that could be a possibility. Oh, watch out for the sniper though. Oh boy, there's just lots of trouble here. Focus on my crystals, please. Oh, pretty please. No, not me. The crystals, damn it. Focus on my crystals. Okay, here we go. We're just going to cheese it like we did in Auto Gyro Adventure and rely upon the crystals. That's Prison Break's best attribute, let's not forget. Prison Break's crystals are basically like my face, where they are the best part of his entirety. The best part of my entirety is my glorious face, not to mention the hair. Prison Break, he might not have a face as glorious as mine, but he does at least have the crystals. No, don't focus on me, focus on the crystals. Yes, like that. You fool! Okay, now let's be splitting our beam. Perfect, let's go. Okay, boom, and we shake room some more. Just more crystals for better, okay? I want my crystals, my dearly beloved crystals. They are very convenient right now. It would be very convenient if the charm lasted like 4 times as long, but that's clearly asking too much, and now I've taken damage, so I was about to say I'm probably going to die. But before I even have a chance to say it, it happened. So who do we fall back upon? We could go back to Drobot, but what I really need right now is that Lightcore Blast to deal some massive damage to everything around me. So instead, let's rely upon a different projectile spewing character, Jetpack. Yes, Hawk and Ore, here we go. Hopefully for some ore, because I could really be doing some of that right now. Jetpack, surprise me. Yes, death, more death. I bring you death. Death takes up the form of that which you're most afraid of. Who knew that Archean robots, their very specific, biggest most fear is an eagle with a jetpack? I mean, that's why Death is a wolf in Puss in Boots. Well, Death isn't only a wolf in Puss in Boots because Puss in Boots fears wolves the most. He's also a wolf because it makes for a pretty gosh darn cool design. Oh, okay. Having Mega Blast is useful. I do like that. Yes, you see that, my friends, is why I like that. I like it a lot. Now I kill you. Yes, you dead. You're very dead. And now I can suck these fellas up. Yeah, suck you up. Nice. Now where's the foe? Haha, the foe shall be no more. Wait for it, wait for it. Hey, get back here. Who said you could escape from me? No, I didn't. I did not give permission for this. And just like that, you, my friend, are as good as out of here, and so is his little minion too. See what I mean? When Jetpack wants to be, he can be good. The only problem is that most of the time he doesn't want to be good, and so instead he literally sucks. So here we go with the massive Roboto Ball, and barely just over half of our cast remaining. Actually, no, we have exactly 4 remaining. I forgot that 4 are dead and 4 are alive. That's exactly how math works. Half of 8 is 4. Okay, we definitely want this ball right now. Murder. Yes! Murder! Murder some more. Murder! Ha ha ha! Now that was satisfaction at its finest. I do love me a good bit of cheese, and apparently Jetpack does as well. So let's bounce on up right here. Let's bounce up some more. Yeah, baby. But man, if Jetpack dies here, we're going to have to go into the final level of the trilogy with 3 characters. Kind of cool, that. And in a trilogy with 3 characters. But those 3 characters, if Jetpack dies here, you'd have to deal with Drobot, Smithboom, and Eruptor. If they're going to be 3 final characters, at least they're going to be 3 good final characters, because, let's be honest here, Eruptor has probably been the biggest surprise of this entire series. Prison Break did surprise me in Autojar Adventure, where I was expecting him to die, and he said he managed to clutch out, only to wind up dead in this level anyway. Similar to Chill, it would appear that that was his fate. No matter how much we dreaded it, no matter how much we ran from it, Destiny arrived, all the same. And hey, clearly we haven't had enough Thanos quotes this finale as of just yet, which is why I bring out the Thanos once again. Well, the sniper, stop being at the worst most position for me. Okay, I really wish that guy would die. He just didn't want to, I'm afraid. Where's the sniper now? Is he? Nope, he's in one. I wasn't parked in, which is a shame. Okay, watch out for the snipe. Die. How are you still not dead yet? Okay. I think we're just going to have to keep circling the arena this way. It seems to be the most effective way of tackling this current situation. How are you still not dead yet? Oh, never mind, you are dead. That's great. Okay, let's take you out. Or not. That took a lot more hits than I was expecting. Okay. I'm trying not to waste the food, but in the end it might just wind up happening anyway. Plus, Jetpack's health is really low, so I'm not sure how many hits hits he can tank. Here I am stuttering. That's what happens when gameplay is to be focused on above commentary. Let's say, Jetpack, can he even tank a single hit at this rate, having only 613 health? I don't think he can. So we're going to do the best thing and not get hit at all. When in doubt, just don't get hit. And always remember to never take Giant's hitboxes for granted. Here we go. Kill them! Kill them! Oh yeah, death. I like that. But now we have more toughness to go, because clearly this level hasn't been hard enough for me already as is. Okay, luckily we do increase damage against, oh shit, Juggernauts, because they are classified as large enemies, and we have that charm, obviously, from Glutz's Big Rig. I really wish I had, infinite flight right now. Infinite flight is good for movement's sake. Okay, now we run again. I need more flight! I need it so bad. Ow! Oh man, I got sniped again. Those Juggernauts are a pain. What you say? Okay, so after a snipage like that, what I really need is a Lightcore Blast. And of the 3 characters, we started level with Smith Boom, and Drobot has been used up already, so the only character with a Lightcore Blast still remaining is Eruptor. Let's hope that we dealt enough damage via Jetpack to finish these guys off when Eruptor is placed upon the portal, mind you. Boom! Big explosion. Ah, not quite enough of an explosion though, apparently. Okay, let's see if we can perform a miracle. No?
Fook me, that was fast.
No, we cannot perform a miracle apparently, so it looks like the final level we're going to have to rely upon none other than Drobot and Smith Boom alone, as if Drobot can even get past this section where already 2 characters have been lost. When I said this level is tough, I clearly did not undersell that fact. Or perhaps I undersold it too much, because as you can tell this is very much tough. I run some more, I run a lot. I'm really upset that the Juggernauts are off screen right now. The last thing I need are off screen Juggernauts sniping me from downtown. Okay, cool, he's dead. Afterburner for the win. Oh, thank the Lord for Drobot's overpoweredness. I love his overpoweredness so much. I am so happy that it hit me right there. Then again, why would I be happy about that? Die, 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 die. Yes! As he shall receive, I suppose. Yeah, let's afterburn him. Watch out for the laser. I keep interrupting his laser with my attack cycle. That's actually turned out rather quite convenient indeed. Have I just figured out how to cheese the Juggernauts? You just wait for them to almost initiate a laser, come up close, afterburn them, then they change to melee, a melee attack which they miss, mind you, because I am more awesome than them. This begs the question, why didn't I just start with Drobot? Why did I sacrifice Eruptor for no good reason whatsoever? I really was hoping that that Lightcore Blast would be enough, but apparently the game doesn't care about what I want. So instead, 3 characters were lost on this level. Not 1, not even 2. But 3 apparently. The game just had to remind me that I'm not good enough. There's no such thing as being good enough. Not in the eyes of Nightmare mode in Giants. This stuff is truly the stuff of nightmares. Like, I'm gonna go to bed tonight, and this right here, these nightmares, are what I'm gonna see. So let's at least get some treasure out of all of this, at the bare minimum. I mean, I would have preferred characters being alive over Drobot getting more treasure, but again, might I emphasize that the game does not care about what I want. So without further ado, let's flip the switch and complete this puzzle. There's one thing I'm awesome at, it's bashing up bad guys with the might of Drobot, as well as solving puzzles apparently. And this has just reminded me that I need to get through the entirety of the next level with Drobot. There is no life sections, and Smith Boom is our only other remaining Lightcore. Which means that Drobot might not even make it to Chaos in the end.
Skylander.
I sincerely hope that he does. Because by the looks of it, if Drobot doesn't solo shot the level, Smith Boom is going to have to take his place and do it for him. Either way you spin it, Smith Boom is likely going to be our final survivor. Unless, you know, the original scenario where Drobot solo shots the level comes into play, which is going to be all that much harder now that we wasted his Lightcore Blast on absolute nothingness. Ah, screw you, Water, you just had to remind me about Chill's horrendous fate now, didn't you? You couldn't help yourself. So here we are, let's kill some fools and get our key in for you. Die, 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 die. Oh, he didn't die, that's unfortunate. Oh, but his little friend did. Cool, you're dead. Or not. Now you are. That's more like it. And now we get to cheers for Juggernaut. Let's do so at a much more convenient camera angle. Oh, never mind. This guy isn't as cheesable as the guy back in Lost City of Arkham, apparently. It's fine, as if we need to cheese this fella. We have Drobot. I think Drobot is cheese enough. After all, you look up the dictionary definition of cheese, and what you will find is a photo of Drobot. For he is the most glorious of glorious cheese. And that being said, Tech has popped up. Our corresponding Lightcore to the tech element is obviously Drobot himself, so if we weren't playing as Drobot beforehand, we certainly would be doing so right now. Okay, here we go, watch out for that, that's what we have my hover ability for. Apparently I can't fly backwards with my hover ability, so it would have been better just letting go of the button altogether, and yet here I am doing stupid things and taking damage, which could wind up being the thing that defeats me. If we take damage from something that is specifically 547, that would be extremely painful, knowing that what solidified Drobot's fate was my stupidity involving around that flamethrower right there. That would be the ultimate insult, you could go as far as say. And I think this game has insulted me enough. Like, having lost 3 characters on a previous level, losing Drobot as well would have just been additional salt into the wound. And I don't mean a sprinkling of salt. I mean like a full bag of salt. That is a lot of salt just to add to my wound, you stupid video game. Anyway, we now have my favourite enemies, the Archean Bombers. Oh, I love the Bombers so much. Then again, as much as I like these guys are a threat, I should run away now before this supposed no threat whatsoever kills me. You got to be careful of the lingering pool of electric damage though, because that means the enemies can cheese you, and I prefer cheesing the enemies over being cheesed. Yeah, here we go. Bring out the cheese, baby. Really? That guy thinks he stands a chance? Oh, that poor fella right there. How I almost feel sorry for him. Almost, anyway. And we will definitely be grabbing at their watermelon to fully heal ourselves back up. Almost, anyway. Because the more health we have, the better. It might come as a shock, that fact, but trust me, it is a fact all the same. Now let's roll the ball right in there. Bingo! Grab the watermelon, and now we're back at full health. Boy, full health, how I missed you. And if only I didn't sacrifice erupts beforehand. Had I not done such a foolish play, we would be able to switch out for erupts right now. Okay, watch out for the laser. I was about to say, surely it can't hit me through walls, but then again, the shield Juggernaut is ridiculous at the end of the day, let's not forget. And now we're going to juke him out. We were going left, and now we go to the right. Oh, the fool thinking we were going to stick going left as if. Okay, I run away now. Hopefully his laser can't hit me from down here. It cannot, but my lasers can hit them. This is glorious, for I am being victorious. Please don't hit me, sniper. Thank you. Okay, now we've got to deal with the other freaking duelist fella. Yeah, there you go. Push him back a bit. That's a charm to deal some damage against robots found in an Auto-Jar adventure. That would have come in clutch right now, but unfortunately, as we all know, I didn't quite have the gold at the time. But now we run away. Barely dodging that laser right there. That's the thing, the laser is so inconsistent. Sometimes it hits me in that exact situation we saw right there. You know, sometimes the snipes are completely unfair, and then other times, when I'm almost certain it should have hit me, it doesn't. I mean, I'm not moaning, mind you. I'm quite alright with Drobot. I haven't taken any damage there. But still, the inconsistency. To say it is a nuisance is a bit of an understatement. Bit how when I said Lost City of Arkham is tough, that was an understatement. It is not tough, it is a nightmare. Die, 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 die. Or don't. Yeah, that's up to you, I guess. Gotta live your own life. Ooh, but thank you for the bombs. Boom! Get out of here, sucker. Okay, let's bounce on up. Get onto this little ledge on the corner over here and just laser away. This is actually quite satisfying, I cannot lie. But now with them having been dead, we have garnered a bounce pad. Wow, this is like the quickest possible way of doing this section. But now, let's continue on. And once again, let's not get hit by the fire. So far, the fire has been the only thing that's hit me, so clearly fire must be Drobot's weakness. And I couldn't blame Drobot for being weak to fire. I mean, fire is pretty legendary, especially as an element of the Skylanders, because it has all of the best Skylanders within it. I was not expecting that to hit me, and now it's hit me, and now I'm sad. Luckily, I have enough health to tank that hit. And that is very fortunate indeed. No! No! Oh, he was not the one I wanted to hit. I thought Drobot was dead, which is why, you know, I got very, very worried for a minute there. But I really wanted that bomb to cheese this guy. Thank God that didn't hit me. Die, 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 die. Thank you for not hitting me. Woo! This is getting a bit too close. Bit too close. But he's dead in the end. And now all I gotta do is get through this section without hitting a single blade. Easy said and done, apparently. Okay, we're gonna play this safe. Not even going to think about approaching the blade right now. You gotta be careful though. It's like for Dragon Temple and Kung Fu Panda, where even if we look at the blade funny, it will hit us. But luckily for me, I didn't look at the blade funny, so we survived. And I can garner myself some sweet, sweet treasure. Yeah, if there's anyone that deserves to be rewarded, it is Drobot. Time for him to reap the rewards of his labour, shall you say. Without further ado, it's time to cheese this and grab ourselves a regeneration charm. Time to spend a lot of money and regenerate. What I'm going to do here is, rather than make you guys suffer and wait through as Drobot slowly heals up, we're going to cut to the chase. When I said cut to the chase, I meant it quite literally. So Drobot is pretty much regenerated again. I mean, he will be by the time the timer is depleted and we finished with said chase sequence that I cut directly to, because haha, that's a very funny method of editing. I'm very self-aware of the fact that that joke sucked, and yet here I am having repeated the joke regardless. Repetition for effect, I suppose, the effect being to put emphasis on how garbage that joke really was. But regardless, we are finished with the chase, and now, unfortunately, the level hasn't quite come to the end. We have an epic boss fight. I really wish we didn't, because if we didn't, well, I would have just beat Locke right now. But instead, I need to clutch this out with 2 Skylanders. And the last time I was here for Giants Legendary Locke, well, I needed 3. But let's be honest here, Stealth Wolf lasted such a short amount of time that it was basically 2. So if we have the same repeated success, we might be fine. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Okay, I really want to attack the fist. No doubt the robot right now is telling me to attack the fist. I'm not currently listening to the robot because everything's on mute, so it doesn't echo in the face cam. The gameplay, that is. Thank you for smashing your own dude. I appreciate it. Though we're not done yet. Yes, we have this here machine. Okay, give me some healy uppy. I could really do, not with the red, with the blue. I could do with blue, which is almost a rhyme, so we'll take it. You think this would be one of those situations where I'll say almost, but almost doesn't count, does it? Nah, almost counts. Rhyme is close enough. Those rules, first of all, I make them up as I go along. Actually, no, that isn't first of all. That is basically the whole discipline. I make them up as I go along, so in this case, almost counts. Die, 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 die. It just doesn't want to die. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I guess it does. Talk about speaking too soon. Alright, here we go again. Oh dear. Best Ghost Robot Friend. No! Don't you dare do this to my best Ghost Robot Friend. He deserves better. He came back from the dead just to save us. And man, did he come in clutch. He came in at the best most possible moment. Man, I'd be so screwed right now. The lot would end here if not for my best Ghost Robot Friend. Here's the best Ghost Robot Friend a man could possibly ask for. But does there have to be multiple Juggernauts? Like, does there have to be really game? Bit excessive, don't you think? I suppose Chaos just really wants me dead. I'm noticing that. Ow! Yep, that hurt. That hurt a lot. And now he's bringing back all his friends. I don't much appreciate that. Okay, here we go again. This is getting tough. It was always tough. And now, you know, the toughen doesn't stop. Fuck! Well... Meme armour I call upon thee in my darkest, most desperate hour. I'm terrified. Come on, Swiftboom, let's clutch this baby. Yes! Destroy everything. Destroy all your friends. Let's go. They're out of here. Okay, I have hope. A small amount of hope. Coming in clutch at my most desperate hour, but hope. All the same, this guy's got to go, man. He has got to go. I'm not even sure if this is doing more damage. I think I'll be more effective just continuing hitting him this way. Oh no, Juggernauts! Anything but the Juggernauts. Oh wait, let's use the laser. Yes! Laser advantage. Now kill him. Continue to kill him. Kill him some more. Bring out the laser. Go on, do it. I know you want to. Laser. Laser me. Laser me, Chaos. Do it! Do it. He's not doing it. Lame. Oh, never mind. He's doing it now. Oh, but he missed the Juggernaut. Juggernaut was too close to his face, damn it. Juggernaut, stop being so close to his face. Okay, luckily from here he doesn't spawn in any more Juggernauts. So all I need to do now is avoid the one that's currently firing at me, and then kill it. Kill it! Kill it some more! I gotta, yes! I was about to say I've got to kill it before this thing spews more red things, because the last thing I need to do is have to dodge red things, and more red things, just red. Red is bad, which is also bad because red is like 50% of Shroom Boom. So much red. All I see is blood, anger, revenge, and victory! Let's go! Swiftboom Clutcherer of the century! Oh, we beat it! It wasn't quite the perfect run. It wasn't remotely close to the perfect run. We lost 7 characters along the way, but we did it! Swiftboom, 4 for what did I tell you this entire time, throughout this entire lock? What did I tell you about meme armor?
That's right.
This is where meme armor has gotten us. I was just trying to worry about so much stuff on screen. That's the thing with the boss, it bombards you. I had to deal with lasers and red killy things from the spawny thingamabob because the Chompy Mage boss fight was so good. We get to see it again here in the credits, and we got to saw the magic that he summons in Chaos's boss fight for a second time. It doesn't matter though. Chaos threw everything he had, and Swiftboom's meme armor still came through in the end. My heart is pounding so heavy right now, but I am so happy after all that to have won this lock. We went through some big hardships in this finale, but that's just the finale experience for you. You can say many things about this video. The fact that it wasn't an exciting, epic finale that lived up to its name, that is one thing about this video you cannot say. Not even Drobot could stand up against Swiftboom's meme armor. His meme armor is just that good. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he's the only character in this lock to have featured in every single episode, because life appears frequently in this game. No matter how you bought this game on day one, T-Rex was involved, whether you got Portable Owners Pack or the Starter Pack, so I suppose they wanted you to take advantage of your starter pack character, T-Rex. Give you plenty of life along the way. I am really cutting up Flynn and Chompy Mage's legendary conversation right now. But after that pure adrenaline on the screen, what can I say? I have a lot to say. I need to purge myself of all of these things that I need to say. And now that that's done, I can stop speaking now. I feel like that Gilman from Mudwar Hollow, who just doesn't seem to shut up. He's aware he should shut up, and yet he continues to not shut up. A bit like what I'm doing right now. I'm not shutting up. I'm incapable of shutting up. I am, however, capable of pressing best button in a video game. The skip button. Oh, but we are going to enjoy our bonus cutscene. We went through all of Nightmare Mode for this. Right, so that's what I suffered through Nightmare Mode for. You ask me, was it worth it? Absolutely it was worth it! Wow, what a hell of a series this has been. That accolade, Saviour of Skylanders, I have never earned an accolade more in my entire life. But that being said, the original plan was for the Imaginator Soul Seekers series to debut directly after this series is wrapped up. What I'm going to do instead is we're going to take a 1 week break, and then the Soul Seekers series for Imaginators is going to premiere, and it's going to premiere as part of Skylanders Week. We're going to have 10 Skylanders videos uploaded on 7 consecutive days, Skylanders Week. I did this a couple of years back, so now we're doing it again. This is the sequel. This is Skylanders Week 2, where after a week break, we're going to have the debut of Skylanders Imaginators Soul Seekers. I'm really looking forward to that series, but this series has been one hell of a journey, and I cannot begin to thank you all enough for being such an enormous part of it. It's been a very successful series, much more so than Superchargers and Locke, which I think it's down to the fact that Giants is just a game that more people like to watch. I know for a fact that I prefer watching Giants over Superchargers. I prefer playing Superchargers, actually. That is very much a personal opinion of mine, though, and by no extent do I expect you to agree with it. Let's say, your comments have been amazing, and it's really what pushed me through. I knew I had to record this finale. I knew I had to get that over with, despite how much suffrage. I won't exactly call it suffrage. I've really enjoyed myself, but there has been high moments and low moments, and what's ultimately powered me through those low moments is knowing that I would have an incredibly supportive Premiere chat alongside me. You guys over there, you're all incredible folks. I couldn't ask for a greater community, because that's the thing, you're not a fan base, you're a community. And that being said, it's time for the final outro here on the Skylanders Giants Lightcore Brightness Locke, with our MVP Smith Boom here to close the curtains on what has been an incredible series. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace! Smith Boom, I could positively kiss you right now. Please don't! Oh, too bad, I'm gonna do it anyway. Mwah. What are you still doing here? The video's over! Get out of here already!